Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Spirit. Thank you for coming to my channel. Any information regarding my social media sites are listed below if you're interested in a private reading, or subscribing to my Patreon where you get a reading every month. Feel free to check them out. I am going to be doing a reading with my deck, which is the Sacred Traveler deck for readings for September. And I will be doing a reading for, let's see, I did Cancer already, I did Libra. This reading is for, I'm trying to remember who, Leo, for Leo. Sorry, it took me a second. Any cards that fall out, I will take while I'm shuffling until they tell me not to shuffle anymore. Let's see what we got for today for you, Leo. I am not a tarot taught reader. I am a medium. I read through source and spirit and the ancestors, and I walk with the afterlife. So that's how I get my information. I channel it to you. Ugh, some beautiful cards. I love this deck. This deck is so symbolic and so beautiful, the artwork. If you hear the pitter-patter of feet behind me and you're a new follower, they are my dogs. I have two little dogs that are my children, and sometimes they make noise. I don't do a lot of editing on my videos. I like to be genuinely authentic when I do my readings. The same when I do any type of private readings. I do the same thing. I want you to see and hear everything that happens. You will see if you look at my history of my videos that I usually show my face. I'm going to start doing cards more with the decks. I might show my face more in the future. But I just felt like I wanted to get these videos out, and I just wanted to show you the cards and the table and talk a little bit more about the content of the cards. Alright, I think that's the only cards I'm going to take from this deck. And then I think I'm going to pull... Sometimes Spirit wants me to pull from other decks. This is the Love... I'm going to show you the Love Relationship deck. It's actually called the Enchanted Map, but the enchanted part is like love and spiritual love. So I feel like I need to pull at least, see how many cards fall out for this, up to 2. So if 2 fall out, we'll just take those. There's one. There's one. Let's see if another one falls out. I feel like 2 is the number we need. And then I'll explain. Oh, 3 want to come out. Okay, we're going to take 3. What the heck, right? All right, we're going to put them over here. We're going to take a minute. I'm going to just take in the cards and see what they're showing me. Take a sip of water. My dog Pugsley is sitting behind me huffing and puffing because I'm not paying attention to him. Dogs are so funny. Okay, let's see. So I feel like the Leo that I am reading for today, the group of Leos that I am reading for, I'm channeling for. The first thing I want to say before I even say anything about this deck or even look at these cards is that whatever Leos I'm reading for are very open, third eye wise, spiritually enlightened, may have a slight gift themselves, are very much in this lifestyle to an extent of being very open to many things, and is certainly on a path of enlightenment right now. I'm seeing a lot of energy around this group of people that I'm reading for. Bright auras, intuitiveness, communication. And they keep showing me this group of Leos with the chakras. So this is going to be a really interesting reading. So let's just take it all in for a minute. Release the old energy, take in the new energy. Ask Spirit to give us any messages that we need to give Leo today. And the first card is Protected by Angels. So Spirit wants me to tell you guys that you are protected by angels. You're cherished by them. I'm not surprised if this spiritual person, group of people I'm reading for today. This is angels, spiritual guides, ancestors, all of the above. My third eye is vibrating. Vibrating. Now, I never have shared this on YouTube before, but I'm going to share this in this video. And my Patreon subscribers are going to see this video before YouTubers will. I have the ability and the habit to open up other people's chakras and third eye more. So what happens is, if I meet somebody who is slightly intuitive and doesn't really know how to work on whatever the ability is that they have, let's just say um, they're an empath, but they're like a very mild empath, low vibration because of everything going on in their lives. A lot of times people run away from me because I mirror them. And what I mean by that is, by me being the way I am, it forces them to look in the mirror at themselves. And so many people can't do that and they run the other way. And because I have insecurity issues, I used to think it was me. But it is not me, it is them. This group of people I'm reading for aren't going to be running. They're going to be watching this and listening. So you are protected. Remember, there's a reason for everything. Now, some of the Leos that I'm reading for that this resonates with, you're feeling disconnected for some reason recently. I'm not surprised with the virus going on and work for some people, and just feeling like things aren't going as well as they were, and trying to stay focused and having faith, right? This is temporary, this fogged in feeling. Definitely temporary. And with the retrograde about to come up, or I think it's might be even already started, you're going to feel even more disconnected. Do not give up. Keep pushing forward. All of us who have this ability are supposed to open up other people's sight. So there's a purpose for your abilities and a purpose for your gifts. Remember that. You are stronger than you think you are. This person is very, very much in tune with their energy. I am an intuitive healer. I don't share that with a lot of people, but I am. The Mystic Healer card came up. That means the group of Leos that I am reading for have the ability to manipulate energy. They're intuitive to people who have ailments. What I mean by that is, I could be going to the store and walk by someone and immediately sense their energy, which is their aura. Many times I can see auras. Not everyone can. And I immediately will feel and be shown what the issue is. Okay? I am very good at this because I've been working at it for years, practicing by myself. So, this is not something to be afraid of. You may have already noticed it happening to you when you go to an event or a concert and all of a sudden you're with someone and you feel their pain or you feel their ailment. It is part of being open. It is part of our process. Don't be afraid. And what's funny to me is the card that came out next to the Mystic Healer is the Leader. You are someone, Leo, the group of Leos that I'm reading for, that people always go to for advice. I am the same. People trust you. People listen to your words because you have a way of saying things. That is very important in this day and age, to be able to communicate in a way that people can understand your message. Spirit wants me to make sure I keep saying that. It's about how you say it. It is about how you say it. It is about how you say it, is what they're saying. Now, one of the things that holds us back because of our intuitiveness and with the world going on is that we sometimes doubt because we don't know where our path is leading us. Unknown territory. This is fear-based. This is a fear-based emotion that will lower your vibration and make you scared to proceed in different situations, whether it has to do with relationships, family, work, etc. But they're telling me to tell you to keep pushing through, keep going through. You're stronger than you think. It's just a bump in the road. I tell myself that all the time. I've been going through a lot of changes in my life recently, and it's super intense and sometimes scary at times. And then I look back, but I don't look back at wallowing in my past. I look back to show how far I've come and how I thought back then that I would never be where I am today. So that's the message that they want me to tell you. Now, the other deck, the Balancing Act, came out, which basically just means you're learning how to balance your abilities with your real life, right? Because a lot of times people who have these different abilities or their third eye is open, They hide it from their friends and family because they don't want to be judged, or they keep it to themselves, or they don't work on it. They just like, oh, I have a little ability, I'll just leave it alone. It's learning to balance it. I have to balance it too. I do not advertise myself as much as I should on Twitter and on Instagram and on here in regards to the different types of things I can do, because sometimes I'm shy about it and sometimes I don't want judgment. I have this innate ability to make myself feel like maybe, I want people to like me more than not like me. But honestly, I can't live like that, and neither can you. Whatever it is that your ability is, accept it, nurture it. It's a balancing act for sure with life, work life, home life, the world life, right? The card next to it is Gentle Gardener. This card is to be gentle on your soul, gentle on your growth, to not be so critical of yourself when change happens and you react. Everyone has anger issues, everyone gets annoyed, everyone gets grumpy, everyone gets in their moods. It's accepting them, embracing them, letting them out, and moving along. It's not burying them. Do you hear me? It is not burying them. Because when you bury any emotion, especially anger, eventually you're going to get to a point where it's going to explode, and it's not going to be a pretty picture. And none of us want to be that way. That's what happened to me for so many years. I would hide my anger until one day, you just snap. And that's not a healthy situation. Now, I will show you the last card is actually a past card, and they're telling me this is not about the future. This is a card to reiterate everything I just said in your reading. Coming apart, okay? This card is about failure. This card is about stress. This card is about depression. This card is about, what's the word they're showing me? Not unnecessity. Uncertainty. This was you, they're showing me, 6 months to a year ago, where you were in this crossroads of life. And at that time, it was so traumatic to you that you just didn't even know if things were going to ever get better. And it's reminding me and Source to tell you and channel to you that look at how far you've come in the last 6 months to a year. Look at this reading. This, Leo, is a positive reading about you and your abilities and your self-worth and about where your path will lead you. We all make our own choices. We all choose what we want to do in life. If some people want to, some Leos out there want to hide these abilities, that's great. I mean, it's completely a personal choice. For me personally, I hid it for so long that now I have no choice but to embrace it, because eventually it bubbles up. And that's what happens is it's going to be a constant battle for you, because Source and the universe, the gods, whoever you believe in, the angels, want us all to share in the message of, helping people, healing people, letting people know that they're not alone, sharing a message of positive enforcement to people that need to hear it. That is basically the reading for you. And it's just a beautiful, intense reading. The vibration is very high. And there's so much information that's coming through right now. They're telling me to pull up the Mystic Healer card and to tell you, the group of Leos that I'm reading for, that you need to meditate more. One of the things they're showing me is water again. Water and air. It's funny. Right now they're showing me someone who's watching this that this is resonating with. And they're saying, have fun bungee jumping. Or what's that thing called when they jump out of an airplane with a... is it paragliding? I don't know what that's called because I don't do extreme sports. But when you get on a plane and you have, the thing stuck to you and you fly with someone and you go, they're saying someone in this group has done it or is going to do it. Like it's on their bucket list of crazy things to do. I don't know why that message came through, but it did. And it's pretty funny to me because someone's going to contact me and be like, wow, that was crazy. That resonated with me so much. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I can't even tell you how amazing the support has been on my YouTube. I am so glad to be back. I just took a break. I was going through some personal things, and I will be here every month. I will be posting probably once a week videos as well with some type of affirmations or information that I feel that people on the channel need to hear. If you have a subject or something you want me to do a video on, please reach out to me at any of my social media sites. I'd really love to hear from you. I also have a P.O. box set up for anybody who wants to send postcards or letters in regards to their readings. I do get postcards occasionally from people on YouTube regarding their readings. I also have an Amazon wish list as well as PayPal set up if you want to do donations or tips. The Amazon wish list has decks on there as well as art supplies because I want to do some ASMR art in here on the channel. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Blessed be and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.